Hi, everyone. It's Tuesday at 7:30. This is call number 5. So I know people are busy. I'm just going to keep recording and keep posting because it's helping me. And I hope that people are actually listening to replays and stuff. So I'm going to share my screen. If I can remember how to do this, share my screen. Share my screen. I'm hoping this has worked. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is call number 5. For some reason, I thought there were like 12, but I don't think there are. There are just, I believe, 8. I'm wondering how people are doing, and if you could comment and let me know. Or were you able to make 10 two-way contacts this week? If you, Rena girl, you're here. Maybe. I'm going to wait 1 second and see. Okay. So comment and let me know, were you able to make your 10 two-way contacts? I didn't see anybody post theirs, or nobody sent it to me. So I would love us to do that. So I just want to, this is kind of a review of last week, but a little more information. So the more contacts you make, the more your business grows, right? So again, we talked about last week, two-way conversation between you and another person. I would reorder these actually. Again, I'm using somebody else's slides, but I would put it as good customer service, build a relationship, and then book party, join team, purchase products. Because really, if you're building your relationships, then you are, and providing good customer service, people are going to be more likely to book and buy and join your team, right? So just want to review the importance of keeping track any way you want to keep track. Okay, guys. So more successful people keep track, and the more you start to keep track, the more success you will see. Because I don't know about you guys, but I can't remember, like, who did I talk to this week if I didn't jot it down. So sometimes I just have a sticky note and I just jot it down. Like if I talk to somebody, Susie at the post office, and Pam from pre-K, and I just jot those down when I'm out and about, and then come home and put it all into my my 3-ring notebook, or my spiral bound notebook. For some reason, 3 is in my head. So what I want to talk more about today is the 222 system. And we talked about this a little bit last week, and I said I would give you the words. And today I'm going to do that. So the 222 system is 2 days after the show, you get in touch with people to say thank you. And you can do it by call or by text. Honestly, people don't answer their phones anymore. So I've been texting and having much more success with that. 2 weeks after the show, just to see if they got their products, if it's out of the box. I have people who bought stuff 2 years ago and they are still in the box. And then 2 months after the show, and then just check up and see, do you need any recipes, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to give you all those words. Okay. So if you have 222, you're always going to have people to contact. Okay. So here is the words, and honest to God, I printed these out, put them in my 3-ring notebook. I have a pocket in there. And so I have the words right there all the time. So 2 days after the party, if you have if it's a live party, And by all means, feel free to copy this stuff too. Okay, so you're calling them or texting them and saying, "Hey, thanks so much for coming to Krista's party. I hope you have fun. We're closing out the party tomorrow. If you just get home and realize you meant to add something to your order and forgot, just text me back and I can add it, no problem. Now that you have my phone number and you want to make sure you change this stuff, right? Because these really are not all my words, and I forgot to change some things. So if I were you, I would copy it, change it, and then start texting. Don't hesitate to contact me. And when people say, thanks so much for contacting me, I'm all set, I'll add you, whatever, that's a two-way contact. Okay. And then it says you can email customers from recipes from the party. So that's another way. If everybody's raving, oh my God, I love that salad. You made the 7-layer salad with the chicken. Just say, you know what? I'm going to email everybody that, because you have all their emails, right? Now, the question is, what do you do with virtual people or outside orders? So as soon as you get an order for a virtual party, as soon as that you open your inbox and it's there, text them right then. Okay, you don't wait 2 days. And the same thing. So thank you so much for your order on Krista's party. I really appreciate it. This is my phone number. Add me to your contacts. See, it says Pampered Chef Anna. I didn't change it. Don't hesitate to contact me if you need recipes. Thanks. And I'm telling you, people are so excited that you even just contacted. It's wonderful. Okay, so that's the first two. 2 weeks after the party's been submitted. Yeah, 2 weeks after the party's been submitted. I'm just thinking, I'm on direct ship. So if, but I don't know that any of you are on direct ship. So, but hi, it's Shannon with Pampered Chef, just checking to make sure you received your products from Susie's party, especially, and everything arrived in good condition. Have you had a chance to get them out of the box? And either they'll say yes or they say no. If they say yes, then you say, great, is there any questions? Do you have any questions? Do you need any recipes? And if they say no, you just say, okay, I'll be checking in with you again. Or let me know when you have them out and if I can help you with anything, something like that. Okay. I'm going to stop there because I have all my notes, but I'm all screwed up here. This one is super important, especially if your products are being shipped to the host. Okay, so I've had parties in the past where I call people, I'm like, hey, how you liking your product? And they're like, I don't have it yet because it's still hanging out at Susie's house. Susie hasn't passed them out yet. So if you're getting a lot of people saying Susie still has my order, then you want to contact Susie. Okay. Or no, I haven't gotten it, but you know it's been delivered to Susie, contact Susie. Find out what's going on. And then 2 months after, again, here you go. It's Shannon with Pampered Chef. It's been a couple months since the party. I wanted to check in, see if you're using your products and if you're loving them. I have had people say no. Honestly, I'm super disappointed, Shannon. I really thought blah, 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 blah. So, and I'm like, oh, I can help with that. And I give them tips, or if it's something I'm not sure about, I'll say, I'm not sure about that. Let me put it out to my friends, my Pampered Chef consultant friends, and see if they have any tips. Sometimes it's as easy as going to the website and looking up under product care. So do that, but always let them share first. Now, my dog's starting to go nuts. After they share, if they say no, then you're going to help them out, of course, right? And if they say, yeah, it's great, I love it, and then just say, I want to share with you the new catalog. Right now we can say this, we have a new fall catalog with lots of tools you haven't seen. And in September, when you host a party, hosts get to choose a select piece of cookware, the quick cooker, or our new deluxe cooking blender for 60% off. My most popular theme parties right now are Prep Ahead, Wine, Cheese, and Chocolate. I am going to throw in the day in the life of a blender. Rena, you're here.
Yeah, finally. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I just jumped ahead. It's all good. It's a little review, but I jumped ahead. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just sharing words from last week when I said I was going to give you guys words for the 222 calls. So today we have the words for it, but if you notice, everything ends with a question. Okay. So like this one, here's my most popular parties. Which one would your friends like the most? When you put it like that, you're assuming they're going to book and then they're going to choose one. So always end it with a question, because that kind of forces them to get back to you too. Rena, do you green dot? Do you know what green dotting is?
Occasionally.
Okay. Occasionally you know what it is, or occasionally you do it? Oh, I think I lost her again. So green dotting, in case you don't know what green dotting is, that's when you go on your Facebook and you go down to the message thing and you're back.
Sorry.
Okay. You look to see who is online. So you look for the green dot and then you message them. And here there's different themes. I didn't change the February specials, but one of the things that came up recently, I think it was in our team meeting last week, was asking people, hey, I'm doing a new kind of party and I really need some feedback. Would you willing to be a host for one? So you don't necessarily have to tell them what is the new party. So it could be that you never go live in your parties and this time you want to go live a couple times. That's what's new about it. Okay? It's a new theme or new something. But if you green dot them that, ending with the question, people are more likely to respond. Plus they feel like they're helping you. So I'm getting wicked feedback. I'm going to mute you. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. But I don't think I muted you. Mute.
I have to keep it in one spot. So.
It's fine. So it's a little easier when you're green dotting people to do that. Just ask for help. When people want to help, they want to be your friends.
Get out of this.
So we talked about this last week with two-way contacts. I mean, it's a numbers game, you guys. The number of people that respond and the number of people that say yes is two totally different things. You might get 20 people that respond and 2 people that say yes. And that's okay. It's a numbers game. You just have to keep going. And I know it's super hard and it's super discouraging sometimes. What's helped for me is I look at it like this now. I am one step closer to getting a yes. I am one person closer to getting a yes for every no. And I used to look at it like, oh crap, nobody wants to do this. Okay. So total numbers game. And you just have to remember that. And that's why we're here for each other. That's why I'm here. So if you're getting, 15 no's and you're getting discouraged, message me, please. Please. I don't want people to get discouraged. I'm trying to help you. But if we change our thinking to positive thinking, then that is super helpful. So just think of that. Every no brings you one step closer to a yes. And the average is 1 in 10. Okay. A little bit about out and about. And Rena, I'm going to unmute you again. I'm going to try to unmute you, girl. If I can figure out how to do it. Unmute. Or not. Oh, there you are.
It says I'm unmuted.
So, well, it's still showing me on here with a picture that you're muted, but I can hear you. So another way to make contacts is when you're out and about. And I know that's tough, or people go, I don't go anywhere. But we all go somewhere, even if it's just into the Cumberland Farms to get a gallon of milk. Everybody goes somewhere. So, hair salon, doctor's office, grocery store, banks. Where else do people go on a regular basis?
Work.
The pharmacy, Target, I don't know. But just think about this. Oh, Bella, I'm sorry.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts, exactly. Dunkin' Donuts. And it's really good to keep a little catalog on hand, mini catalogs. I have a few extra, just with your info on the back of it, because when you are in, here's a super good tip. When you're out and you're doing your food shopping, I take one of our Season's Best with us, or the cookbook for the quick cooker, or the cookbook for the blender. And I just have it open in my cart. And if there's a lot of people around, I kind of hold it up like I'm reading it. And then somebody's going to go, oh my God, what's that cookbook? And when you say it's a Pampered Chef, this is generally the conversation. Okay. So when you're out and about, and this is the hardest part, but, because you don't know them, but here's some words. So everybody says this. It's one of two things. I don't know about Pampered Chef, or I love Pampered Chef. When they say, I love Pampered Chef, you ask them more questions. Okay. What's your favorite product? When was the last time you hosted a party? If it's been a while or never hosted, this is when you say, it sounds like it's time to show your friends what's new and make some recipes. And you're going to offer them this little book. But you're also going to get their info. And all you need for their info is their name, their phone number, and their email. You don't need anything else. So sometimes I put drawing slips on these, and sometimes I put Post-it notes on them and just say, do you mind if I get your phone number, email, and that way I can give you a call back and follow up? Because anybody who says they're going to call you won't. Done. They just will not. I mean, come on, I do it. Right? No, I'll give you a call. And we don't, because our lives get busy. So if we get their info, and that's another contact, that's a two-way contact, and you can add that to your list. But this is another good way to get people on there. And if they say, no, I don't want to have a party, just say, do you mind if I add you to my email list? Or I've done this before. I do a drawing every month to give away one of these little cookbooks. So can I get your info? And then when you win, I'll contact you to get your mailing address. And I've gotten hosts that way. And everybody freaking wins. Even if it's just like a recipe that you print out and send them, everybody wins something. Other places to get leads. So setting up tables, and some places you can only do it if they have like a vendor fair going on, but sometimes farmers markets or locally owned curves, if there's a community festival going on downtown, they'll just let you set up a table. If you know somebody who's having a bake sale, then set up a table at their bake sale or put out some catalogs at it. Can you think of other places that you could get leads? All right, and then getting bookings at the party. So the thing is, you're not through until you get to. So if you're not getting 2 bookings from every party, and I'll be honest with you, I don't from virtual parties, then you have to start contacting people, right? So because if you don't get the 2, then your business will start to go backwards, right? Like I had 2 parties this month that already canceled on me, but because I had padded from other shows, I'm okay. But if that padding hadn't been there, we all have shows that cancel. So, and people, this is what they want. The 3 F's. It's what I want. That's what I have parties, right? So when you're having your parties, virtual or live, you really need to feature a high-price power tool in every show. This month, I know I'm featuring the blender and the quick cooker. I usually do a piece of cookware. That's what I was doing before, the quick cooker and cookware, or the quick cooker and knives. And then talk about in your show how, you know, Rena's going to get this for free, or Rena's going to get this 60% off. And make sure you know what they will get. And that's the thing, that's the informing piece. So once you've informed them, these are the current host specials, by the way. So October is stoneware.
I booked a party for next Saturday.
What? How'd you do that?
Yeah. My live video that I did on Friday.
There you go.
Of the blender.
Yep. So when you go to that, you're gonna let people know about October. They can get the blender.
It's a virtual one.
That's okay. So then you're gonna talk about that blender in there. Talk about how they can get that for 60% off, and in November they can get anything for 60% off, and that's close to Christmas.
Nice.
You know, so people, and we can start that now. I start that now, like Christmas shopping's coming. Or, you know, I've already started. So
I posted a thing about a layaway type thing, but I didn't get any hits on that.
Yeah, I haven't had success with that. Some people have on our team, but not like huge success.
Yeah.
Let's toss that one around a bit. I'm jotting it down.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a great idea, but let's find a different way to promote it.
Right. When you're doing your virtual parties, share at least 2 recipes a day and have engagement stuff with the recipes and the cooking and the food. Tip. People want to be engaged. They want ideas. They don't want to just come and look at product after product after product. right? So, you know, I
Mhm.
post less products now and more engagement posts, and I have much more interaction. It's, you know, the system.
Mhm.
And then this is more specifically for virtuals, and I know it's tough for some people to make videos. I mean, did you have a hard time making your live thing?
No, it was fun.
I It is after you do it a couple times, right?
Mhm. Yeah, it's only the second time I've ever really gone live. It's the first time I've done a live product thing, but it was fun. I had my mom hold the phone for me and just did my thing.
You had someone with you. Bella. I kick everyone out. So,
Yeah.
and then usually somebody comes running, Bentley comes running into the kitchen. But I pretend I'm like talking to my besties, or I'm talking to kids, but the first one, I remember I messaged somebody and said, "Oh my God, I'm going to vomit. It's just awful."
No,
But when you do
no.
that, or I just hop on in the party, I'm like, "Hi, this is me. Just here's a little about me." Do a secret word kind of thing as another game, just so they get to know your personality. So
Yeah.
super important to do that. So someone's here. Okay. Like, I think there's another skunk. So we've given all of the fun friends, we've informed them everything. When asking for the booking, you know, make sure you're asking the question, right? And as a question, and as a positive question. So lots of times what happens is people do this. You don't want to book your own party right now, do you? And you're shaking their head no.
Right.
And that was the negative phrasing of it, right? And so people automatically read your body language and go, no. I'm the person who saddles up to them, puts my arm around them, and goes, so when do you want to have your party? I just assume.
Yeah.
When do you want to have your party?
Yeah.
What? Hi, say hi to Miss Rena. She's here. Hi. You're gonna
Hi, Bethany.
there's Miss.
Hi, honey.
But make
Hi, sweetheart.
question thing, because if you don't do the question, they're not going to respond. The Rockstar guest message, do you guys have that? You know that, you have that, right? In the
Yeah, I had that.
and if anybody who's watching this on replay doesn't know the Rockstar message, then let us know and I will post that for you. The other thing I do is the chocolate chip cookie story. That's really Anna's story. But when people go, oh no, I couldn't do that, I say to every single person, I have to ask, because I asked Rena and I asked Krista, but Kendra, if I didn't ask you, you would walk out of here thinking, why doesn't that girl like me? So I asked everybody. So if you kind of make light of it like that, but turn it back around so they're not feeling like you're super pressuring them, that tends to work. I've had people go, oh yeah, here, I'll book a party after all. What? I'm on a call. I'll come look in a minute, okay? That's a little, there used to be like a wood stove or something there, so there's a hole in his bedroom floor. He talks to me through the floor.
Oh my goodness.
So, do you have questions, Rena, or anybody who watches it? If you have questions, put them in the comments. But okay.
Did I lose it again?
No, you didn't. You're there.
There it goes.
Can you hear me, girl?
Sorry. It keeps buffering.
You're kind of frozen, but I can hear.
Yeah.
Okay. So this week, if you
Same here.
15 two-way contacts, move it up from 10. and either send me a picture of it or share a picture in the group with those 15 contacts. Now, I'm saying to you work to set up 5 parties for next Wednesday because I set mine up on Wednesdays. But what are the chances that if you're only contacting 15 people that you're going to get 5 parties for next week, right? So I'm going to say to you at least 15 two-way
Right.
contacts, and see if you can get a couple new parties for next week. And start with the green dot contact too. Do that, and it could be people that you haven't talked to forever. I lost you, Rena. I'm sorry. But whatever you do, whenever you're doing it, sit with a notepad and write those things down. Okay. So that's what I have for this week, kiddos. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And
Sorry.
oh, you're back. I hear you. If we could share, that would be fabulous. Because listen, I'm taking a class and I have to
Yeah.
take all of my
Sorry.
homework. So yeah, let's chat some more because I want people to be successful.
I lose it again.
Okay. So have a good night. I will see you next week, but I'll talk to you all before then.